Welcome back. Let's move on to another sport that doesn't get much airtime on our show, and that is monster truck driving.
That's right.
There's a driver from right here on the shore who has risen up in the ranks to become a top 10 driver nationally this year.
Yeah, it's crazy. He's following in his dad's footsteps. They own a small business in town, the Metal Shop, but when they are not at their shop in Delmarva, Ryan Disharoon and his dad are working hard tinkering with the Saigon Shaker.
I like that name.
Yeah, exactly. And you'll find out why that name is so awesome when we air this story. He's competing at FedEx Field tomorrow, and we talked with Ryan for this week's Insider interview.
Describe yourself as a driver when you're out there.
I would say my driving style is controlled chaos.
Saigon Shaker.
I'm a wild man. I don't hold back. I'm not saving the truck. I'm there to put on a show. And if it means that my truck gets tore up in a million pieces, then that's what it means. I mean, I'm going to go out there and give it all it's got every time.
Ryan's dad, Rick, was his inspiration to get involved in monster trucks.
He had a truck called Backdraft. It was basically paying tribute to firefighters. And it was a truck that ran on the circuit from 96, 97-ish, all the way till 2005. He was actually like 5th in the country at one time. He was really high, tough competitor. And honestly, I mean, I just like you would expect, I kind of followed in his footsteps. And we built the truck, and it was just stayed Army green the whole time we were building it. And we decided we got to stick with the Army theme because it just looks so cool. And, it's a really cool deal to pay tribute to our military. A lot of my family's in the military. So we decided, let's do something that kind of resonates with the Vietnam era. So Saigon, was capital, and that's, where a lot of people went, from our armed forces. So we said, well, we'll do something with Saigon. And it was Saigon what? And it was like shaker because when it fires up, it shakes and rattles. It's all, clankety that it stands for is like a tribute to the Vietnam veterans. Happen to catch Monster Jam on TV, you'll probably see our truck and see me driving it. Honestly, just that alone just is what my goal I set out to do was to be on TV with the truck and get the name out there and get our shop out there. Mm-hmm. And then we actually placed 9th place this year out of 24 trucks. So I was happy with that. Then as I got older, I was like, man, this is really cool. And it brings a lot of cheer to people to see the trucks and to be around the show. And I was just like, man, this is something I could be a part of and I can actually do. I was never super athletic. I'm okay. I mean, I was okay, but I was never a star. I wasn't going to go to college for it or anything. Follow your dreams. This is my passion to do this. And I was given opportunities along the way, but I just chased every opportunity that came about that might lead to this. And, it just never giving up. I mean, when I first started, I was last place, everything I did. I did terrible. In my own mind, I was doing okay, but I needed the support of my family to say, hey, you're doing a good job.
Now you can actually see Ryan in action here locally coming up Saturday, June 18th, Father's Day weekend at Delaware International Speedway in Delmarva.
Yeah, this is a great event in its 3rd year. It's the Father's Day race called the Monsters of Metal. Fathers and sons with trucks are brought out to race each other. 3,500 people attended last year.
That's a lot of people.
And word is getting out, including on this show. Now, the show starts at 6 p.m. and goes on for a few hours. Pre-show starts at 1, where you can come out and meet some of the drivers, including Ryan.
That's going to be a really, really great show. The Ocean City Air Show is this weekend. Now, will the weather cooperate? Meteorologist Rich Wordzik will have your full forecast next.
Hey, this is Kevin O'Connor with Easton Basketball and Football, and you're watching Delmarva Sports Insider.